I don't know how it is for y'all, but once you start recording once I start recording videos, I can't stop recording. It's my third video today. Y'all know y'all gotta speak back to the enemy and tell him not to try to hold your mind captive because it is your mind. The Lord gave you authority to trample on serpents. He also told you, to cast down every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God and bring it into captivity. 2 Corinthians 10:4-6. I couldn't get that in the last video, but I know my word. So why aren't you telling the devil, you can't hold that against me? I've already surrendered it to God, and tell him to move to the back where he belongs. Why aren't y'all using your authority? The devil is so small, so puny, and so weak that he tries to literally take everybody's future, everybody's purpose. But he can't steal something that the Lord already gave to you. The Lord is not a man. He cannot lie. He cannot manipulate, and you cannot manipulate him. So with that being said, I would listen to God instead of listening to a liar and a stealer. I would listen to God and someone who cannot lie, someone who knows what he's going to do for you, rather than someone who doesn't like you, who hates you, and who sends demons in your families and diseases and curses and all that. Yeah, I listen to God. Someone who can't lie. Someone who knows the plans, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you. He knows the plans he has for you. He made you. Okay, let me chill. Let me calm down. We spent all our time giving the enemy praise because we worry. In the Word of God, he says, basically, worrying is stupid, yet we still do it. Why do you, when the Lord gives you instruction, I don't know, God, you're giving the enemy attention, you're giving the enemy energy, you're giving the enemy you're giving him something he can then use to, you're not supposed to feed into him and his tricks. Because you're basically, the enemy can probably go back to God. Most likely, see, your servant, she's worrying. I got her. She's confused. And confusion is not of God. Y'all know that, right? Fear and confusion especially. Fear is a crippling emotion. Fear keep you like this, shaking. You're not supposed to be shaking. We're supposed to be lifting our hands up. We're supposed to hear, glory be to God. Not shaking in fear. You're not cold. Why are you shaking? Anyway. Y'all are giving the enemy praise when y'all are confused. Not confused, sorry. When you worry. Because he planted that seed in you. And then now all he got to do is watch you. Oh my gosh, Lord. But I don't have no money. He tell you to move. I don't got no money. I got my kids in daycare. We finna start a new daycare. I don't got the money. I got bills to pay, God. God didn't ask you that. He said, pack your bag up and get up. Hello? There's plenty of people in the Bible that had to get up and leave. Jesus said, follow me. They had to get up and go. They couldn't say, oh, well, I don't know. They got their butt up and they followed God and walked with him. When the Lord shift, you shift. Doubting is glorifying the other hand. The one whom we don't speak of because we're not giving him no more light. Okay. Trust God. If you have to write down what he said, I took it upon myself to write letters to the Lord. I write letters to God. I speak to him. I allow him to speak to me through TV. Well, he does it anyway. I don't allow him to do nothing. He does it. He's in control, not me. I take that back. He talks to me through shows, TV shows, movies, and stuff like that because he just built like that. He that man, He is I am. Almighty. He is that. Yeah, big God. Don't play. Big God. Yeah. Anywho, y'all, stop giving the enemy. Stop giving him. Stop. I know it may not seem as easy as I keep saying stop, because I was one that used to overthink about every little thing. I can come outside. Somebody can be walking, right? I start walking back to the house. The Lord's like, that man's not going to touch you. And like he said, that man not going to touch me. living in a part of town that is not the best or safest, I have to have my 10 toes up. And he's done this twice. The Lord has done this twice. Because I start worrying and he knows me. He's got like that. They're not going to touch you. They're not even going to do anything to you. And lo and behold, they don't do nothing. They walk past. And these can be the scariest looking men, even women too. But I be having my guard up because I don't like to be approached by nobody. I've been approached by people and it's just like I don't like it, you know. And it's not because I don't want to be so fearful, but he doesn't want that to even try to form. Okay, for example, like my hand is like so. Might start walking back to the house, but I gotta make sure this video. Yeah, just stop fearing, stop worrying. Stop worrying, please. The Lord provides. You think about the plants. Hold on, let me show you. These plants here that were planted, they have to wait for God to to grow. They have to wait for God to get their food, which is that right there, that big ball. Where is it? Where you at, ball? That sun right there for its food. Y'all know how, if y'all went to school, y'all know how this works. And they have to wait for rain to get their water. So they can drink. If God can provide for the littlest plants, the birds, and all these other creatures that can't pray, can't talk, all they can do is just look to God, and he provides, because he's creator. He provides it all for them. He's gonna provide for you. Are you not worth more than a plant, than a bird, than a rat, than these creatures on earth that he also put on earth because he's creator? Y'all better stop playing with God. Don't worry. Stay in your word. Your word gives you encouragement more than I can. The word gives you more encouragement than I can, than other people can. Then get in your word. I'm telling you. Study to show yourself approved. That's also in the word, But I ain't gonna talk too much. Stop worrying. You got it. The Lord got you. He's always there, even when it seems like he's not there. He got you. Somebody's singing and I can hear it. I appreciate y'all though. Thank y'all. This last video. I hope see y'all later.